Hello, print fan. Today, I'm recording a little video on how I set up my perf cut. So you can see this design here. It's got two lines. We've got one right here, which that's the contour cut, and then I have my perf cut set up separate from that. I've tried just perfing right on where I want the design, and it usually just causes issues for me. So I like to contour cut first and then do a second pass of perf cutting. So in this one, Bob set it up in Illustrator, but normally the contour cut is this color through this color. And then you can set that up doing effects, contour cut. I will show you on this one. So this one is the perf cut, and we can pull up the menu here, and it's set to be a contour, and the color is set to be the perf cut. So now that we have the actual file set up the right way, I am printing these separate. So I'm just going to select what I want to print and push print. It's going to ask, I'm just going to keep the rip and print settings because I've already been through this. I've set it up so that I'm doing multiple pieces because I actually have to run this. I need 250 pieces, so I have to run this job 5 times. I don't like to do more than about 4 feet. I try not to do that much, but frankly I should probably do less just to be safe, but usually 4 feet is okay. Make sure my color profile is correct, which it is. I'm using the HP Prime Gloss Air, and then I set up my cutting. So here you can see we have the contour cut and the perf cut. You want to make sure, at least in my case where I'm doing both, I want the contour cut to go first. You can change the order using the arrow here. You could also say I don't want to run it and just run one of the jobs. So for contour cutting, I always use self-adhesive vinyl kiss cut. They have a bunch of other settings. You can save custom ones. For whatever reason, the version of Flexi that I'm on, I haven't updated it, but I used to save them all, but when I updated it, it deleted them, and when I save it, it doesn't save it, so issues with Flexi. But for contour cut, I do the kiss cut, and for the perf cut, I do the cut through. So once I have that defined, when I go here to edit, and my blade is almost brand new, so my kiss cut is at a 90, and I do it at 300 inch, or not 300, 32 inches per second. Doesn't really go that fast, so that's good. As my blade gets older, I incrementally go up. Usually I try to replace the blade when I have to get to about 150 grams. Now the cut through, I haven't cut through on this blade, so it's typically higher than what it needs to be. And because I haven't cut through on this blade, I'm going to feed the media out of the printer a little bit, so I have some white space at the bottom. And what I'm going to do before I run the job, I'm going to open Flexi back up, and I'm going to play with my settings so that I can get exactly what I want. Usually on a new blade, I can do about a 250 for full pressure and a 150 for the flex pressure. So basically what it's doing is it's doing full pressure for the 0.4 inches, and then it's doing just a partial pressure for that 0.04 inch. So it's doing full pressure, partial, full pressure, partial. So what it does is it makes little basically gripper points for the media to rest in. So I'm going to get this printed, and then as soon as it's printed, I will show you what I do to check the settings and the final product. So I've got my media loaded here, a bunch of white space. So what I do is I just set the origin here at the bottom so that I have some place to make some squares, to do some test cutting with those settings that I showed you. So in essence, what I do is make the square, send just a cut, and as long as that cut doesn't fall out too much, then I think it'll stay for the whole media, I'll go for it. If it's too much or too little, I adjust it up or down based on that until I find the perfect number. Then, as the blade gets older, I incrementally deepen it, and I don't have to do this initial test again. The only reason why I'm doing it now is it's a brand new blade. Every blade is slightly different, so I gotta know the settings. So I'm gonna run some tests. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the first test. It was 165 and 265, and that is way too loose. So it popped right out, so I need to lower the settings. What I do is I change the origin again and just do it again. Alright, test number 2 is 140 and 240. Still a little too loose. Alright, this one is 110 and 210. That's what I like to see. Where it grabs, yeah, it comes out easily. I think I'm going to change it down to 200 and 100 because I think that'll be better. So we'll try that, and then I think we'll call it good. So just to confirm, these are the settings that I'm talking about with the, sorry, I've fallen over, the 100 and 200, the flex pressure 100, full pressure 200. Let's run that test now. So this one's not quite as good. So I think I'm going to go back to the, you can see it's not releasing there. So I'm going to go back to the 210, 110, but because this job is so long, I will likely partway through need to adjust it to go up because the blade is definitely super sharp right now and it's going to get more dull. Alright guys, here's the moment of truth. It has done the vertical, now it's doing the horizontal pass. Theoretically, should have done it deeper. That's too bad. They'll still come out, but just painfully. So next run I'll make it a little bit higher. I did 210, 110, needs to be a little bit more. But that's how I set it up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something. This is how I do it on my Summa / HP cutter. So if you have any questions about what I do, why I do it, how I do it, etc., leave those questions in the comments. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing with friends. If you want to support the channel, you can do so with the links down in the description. Patreon, affiliate links, all that fun stuff. Thank you as always just for watching, liking, and subscribing. We'll see you next time. Alright, print fam, this is a little behind the scenes. All the stickers are now done. We have the aftermath of everything. By the time, so these were sets of 55 stickers, and there were 5 sets of each color, so 10 sets. I started my pressure, like I said at the beginning of the video, at 110, 210, and by the time I finished all 10 sets, I was up to, I think, 250 or 255 and 155. So I don't like to do perf cutting in big batches because I like to run one, test it, because that way the next batch I can up it or decrease it. I was a little high on the last batch, but because I account for that and I leave enough space between all the stickers, then I didn't have any issues. But that blade was brand new, which is why like the initial dull was super quick, and now I should be able to leave it at about the 250, 260, 65 range for my cutter and my blades for quite some time. I don't do a ton of perf cutting because I don't like it. Usually, and it's the case with a thing that I just printed, which you can't see it. Anyway,
I'm going to cut it on the keen cut. So same with these stickers right here. These are some 2-inch circles that they needed by tomorrow. So I was going to order them from my buddy Derek with Alvalu Designs on his roll labels, but they need them tomorrow. So 2 o'clock club for me. Bye.